Hi guys, every day we use internet. When going online, being secured is the most important thing. Nowadays, we rely more on Wi-Fi networks rather than connecting to mobile networks because of slow internet speeds. It's not a bad thing, but the problem here is security. Every time you connect to a network, there is a chance that someone gonna spy on you. Let me explain how. When we connect to a network, the other person connected to the network can easily find your MAC address and IP address. You may ask this question, what they can do with that? They can do many things. They can manipulate your data, can install keyloggers which can capture keystrokes, and many more. So in this video, I am going to show you how you can configure with your Wi-Fi network so that it will be more secure and fast. So let's get started. First, you need to connect to that network. You can configure it on any device. So open Wi-Fi settings. Click on Advanced. Click on TCP or IP. Here you can find your router's gateway. If you are using Windows, then click on this icon and click on Properties of the network that you have connected to. When you scroll down, you can find IPv4 DNS servers. Beside that, you can see your router's gateway. Copy it. If you are doing it on your mobile device, then open Wi-Fi settings, click on the network. There you can find gateway IP address. Copy it. Now open up your browser. In the search bar, paste your gateway IP address. You will be taken to the login page of the router's firmware. Enter your admin ID and password. If you don't know your admin ID and password, then search on the web for default admin ID and password for your router. The interface will be different for different routers, but you can find the same configurations for every router. Firstly, click on status and then current wireless users. This will show all the MAC addresses of the present connected devices. Next is the DHCP lease. Here you can find all the devices which are connected in the past and the present, with the IP addresses and the MAC addresses with the host name. Next is the Wi-Fi setup. Click on Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz settings. Here you can see channels. By default, 2 to 3 channels are enabled. If you are facing any Wi-Fi problems, enabling 1, 6 and 11 for 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band and for 5 GHz Wi-Fi band, enabling 36, 40, 44 and 48 will be a good practice. Next is the SSID, which is your network name. Here you can see hide SSID. By enabling it, no one can see your network while scanning. To connect to this network, you need to click on add network and manually enter your network name and password. This is a good practice for better security. Next is the authentication type. Set it to latest authentication. My latest authentication is WPA and WPA2 PSK. Next is the use WPS. Deactivate this so that no one can connect to your network with the WPS key. Next is the encryption. By default, it is set to AES. You can set it to both. Next is the password, which is a pre-shared key. Here you can set up your password. Next is the MAC address filter. This will add an extra layer to your protection. Every time the router checks the device MAC address against its list, if you set it to allow, then it will only allow this MAC addresses. If you set it to deny, it will allow all the devices except these MAC addresses. So it will be a good practice for better security. And click on apply to save all the settings. That's it for the video. I have created a Telegram channel. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask there. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.